Hello guys, this is me, DavePink243, and welcome back to another Let's Play. This time on the channel we have, Puyo Fever 2. Unlike its, predecessor, this game was Japan exclusive for a reason. Yeah, the game did not sell well in America, and so this was a Japan exclusive. Released for the, Sony PlayStation 2, PSP, and Nintendo DS as the primary systems. In 2005, of course, a year after the original Puyo Pop Fever. And that's really about it with the backstory of the game's making. It was really popular in Japan, so a sequel was inevitable. Just like with the original Puyo getting Puyo Su on within like 2 years after that game's release, back in the 90s. And so this game is quite similar to like the classics in that regard. Let me just press start here, and this game it was made specifically for those who have mastered the original Puyo Fever. You will see that within some of the story modes, but not today, because I'll explain why. So, loading up this save file right here. Yes, I have a save file, and in case you're wondering, this is the PSP version I'm playing. Of course, I do not have a capture card for PSP, so I have to make do with an emulator. And no, I am not ashamed to do it this way, because do you know how expensive those things are? Really fucking expensive. But anyway, today, on this first episode of Puyo Fever 2, we are going to go through the first of the story modes. There might be a bit of like frame stuttering here and there. That's because of like the combination of the recording software and the emulator. I can't really do much about it, even with the best of gaming laptops. But today we are going to go through Amity's WakuWaku course. So in this game we have 3 protagonists as opposed to 2 from the previous one. And they all have their own story modes. Multiple, I mind you. They all have their own run course, they all have their own WakuWaku course, and they all have their own har course with their own story modes. Own stories to tell. Just like the original, the run courses consist of 3 stages. They're basically the training grounds. The WakuWaku courses, this time around, outside they're just being more of them in general, they only have 6 stages in them, and let me tell you guys this, the WakuWaku courses in this game are really easy, which baffles me, because this game was made specifically for those who have mastered the original. That will become apparent as we go into the har courses, but the Wakus are very easy. But let's just get into this one. So I will try my best to basically tell you guys what's going on in the story. So basically we have Misakor telling Amity to go find this guy. Basically just for her. She can't do it herself because she's busy, and she has Amity run off, but she doesn't describe to Amity what the guy looks like, and therefore Amity gets into some unneeded trouble because of it. Popoi mentions that she didn't mention how the guy is supposed to look like. So, yeah, that's a bit annoying. So basically, here, Onion Pixie is not going to let us pass, because, you know, Onion Pixie. That's really all you need to know. He's just not going to let us pass because he's a little ass. So, just like with the last game, the mechanics are pretty much the same. Not really anything's changed. It's just that there's some new characters introduced in this game. Some of them have become series staples, other ones will just remain here, never to be seen again until they could come back, although not likely. But yeah, that was the first stage on Pixie. It's really easy. Like, I could even tell like a beginner could probably get through this with little issue. So, this next scene right here, involving Taro, he mentions how Rufina keeps staring at him and like he's getting a bit of like kind of this love thing going on. And he thinks that that Rufina has fallen for him. Although he just doesn't see the actual truth. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I just don't have much to talk about right now because there's not really much new going on. Although I will say some of the new animations look pretty sweet. Yeah, animations just look a little bit more dynamic in this game, and the art style is a little bit more defined too. It doesn't look as weird, I guess. So yeah, basically all the stages, probably except for the last one, are going to be just absolute walks in the park. That's how easy these WakuWaku courses are. Only 6 stages. They're so easy. So we have you and her new ghostly pal, aka her brother, Ray. These two would remain together for the rest of the series onward. So basically, they're presenting Amity quiz questions. And Amity gets a question wrong, and yeah, we have to get into a Puyo battle. So I think the dynamic between you and Ray is pretty interesting. Like, Yu's very energetic, and Ray's like, the opposite. I think that's what makes them bounce off of each other so well. Like, Yu's character just kind of felt empty without Rei backing her up. But yeah, look at this. I'm not even trying, and like I'm just putting down 3 chains, and I'm still like winning like no problem. That's how easy this is. Oh man, it's the Frankensteins. So basically, they're still on the whole. Amity's still on the whole fence. So like, these two are playing together against her, and that therefore is unfair. So she gets Dongari to be her partner, but then this happens. Dongari ditches her, and oh my god, it is just hilarious. You really do feel bad for Amity there. It's just wow. Oh, this is like one of the new tracks in this game. Yeah, this game actually uses quite a bit of the original's music as well, but it does have a few new music tracks here and there. Oh, they're actually trying, okay. This could actually be a little bit more fun. And yeah, I actually get to show off the fever theme in this game, because I think it's better than the originals. Not as good as 15th Anniversary's theme, but it's still not bad. And once again, we have the Frankendad performing a strong performance in this game. Yeah, his voice actor just has a lot of fun with the character, despite just being a whole bunch of grunts. And the voice actress of Amity also puts on a very strong performance in this game, compared to the original. So here we are in this one of the new locations in this game. That past that mansion, but here we have Arl, and as it turns out, like, she is still unable to go back to her own world due to circumstances, and she requests Amity to do a Puyo battle with her to try and see if she could get back. Ouch, that must have hurt. Yeah, that was really easy. Like, Arl didn't even do anything. But let's just hit it up to the final stage, shall we? Stage 6. So here we have the debut of Lemurs. Yes, Lemurs makes his debut in this game. And he's one of the best characters in the series, for obvious reasons. So Amity assumes that he's the guy that Misericord was wanting. And Lemurs mentions that he was lost and requests Amity to have him go to the city. But then she starts to get creeper vibes from him, so they fight it out. So yeah, I would say this is the only relatively challenging fight in this story. Anyway, Lemurs' theme is great. It's one of the best character themes in the series. But I think he's done here because I've got this going. Yeah, sorry, Lemurs, but you've been defeated. And yeah, that was really easy. That was like... God, that was like... Like, obviously the Hara courses won't be this easy, like, no way. But... You saw how easy that was, right? And the other Wakus will be like that as well. So Lemurs has been defeated and he's coughing. And she realizes that Lemurs must be the guy, and she brings him to Misericord. And Lemurs is like, don't worry about it, and, you know, he's still injured and whatnot. Man, it's just... You just gotta feel bad for him, man. But, yeah, first episode, and that was really short. I wasn't even, like... I wasn't even rushing through things. And we're still at only the 20-minute mark. So yeah, that was episode 1 of Puyo Fever 2, the Let's Play. Next time we are going to do, Rufina's WakuWaku course. And, obviously the story is going to be a bit different. But yeah, I'm going to be showing off the creds here for this first time, and then once we go through the last of the Hara courses, I'll play the creds again. Just for proper closure's sake. But yeah, once we do get to the Hara courses, things are going to be hell, because they are some of the hardest story modes in any Puyo game, and I'm not even joking. They get ridiculous towards the end. But that's neither here or there, because that won't be starting up until episode 4. So yes, each episode will be of a story mode. So I'm doing the 3 Wakus and the 3 Haras in this Let's Play, and the way that I'm going to do it is that Amity's first, Rufina's second, and Sig's third. And we'll kind of go back to Amity with her Hara course after we do Sig's WakuWaku. And so, therefore, Sig's Hara will be the finale of this Let's Play. So, as I see it, it'll be 6 episodes, or 6 episodes worth of this Let's Play. And, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. Take care and prepare yourselves to enjoy episode 2, because it'll be just as easy as the first one. See you guys then.